12-inch Robinson pump. It'll be a full rebuild job. Tried to get it to prime the other day and repack it, and the shaft where the packing goes is worn down to about 1.5 inches from 2-inch. Anyway, she's a pretty shit job, as you'll see in a minute. Yeah, so the old girl won't prime. She's pre-1900. None of the bloody oilers on the shaft have got any wicks in them. Well, they have, but they're just sort of not in the holes. Put new packing in there the other day, but it was no use. Just sucked the air because the shaft's worn down and not round, of course, so it just hammers the bloody packing out. Anyway, there's not much room for error. One step off the back of there and she's all over. Bit of a swim. And I have to get this bloody whole face off that 12-inch Robinson pump. Good pump. All right, better get into it. For anyone wants to know what a impeller in a 12-inch Robinson looks like, that's it. I'm breathing a bit heavy because I just had to pull that bloody end plate off. Got it attached there so it doesn't roll in the creek. As you see, the creek is very close. Good job for health and safety bloke to come and have a look at. Next job is to release that V-bolt pulley off the shaft. It's been there 50 years and converted it from a flat belt. That's why it's got the segmented belts on it. Segmented, whatever you call the bloody things. Shit anyway. It's got them on it because you can't readily slip the shaft out, put new belts on. So they do it this way, but you can never seem to keep them tight. Anyway, I suppose they've done the job. So the big problem is I've got to get that gland packer out, get the old gland out, the old gland material out, which will be collapsed into the worn part of the shaft, which is a real trick because it's hard to get that. The shaft and impeller and everything's got to go out to where that faceplate just came off. Anyway, I'll get into it. Well, I start taking all the packing out. You've got to get it out before I can move the shaft because it's, can't really see that, but it's worn down so far. And the old asbestos packing that's in there is sort of collapsed into the worn part of the shaft. So if I try and push that shaft out towards the right hand side, it won't move, it'll lock up in there. I've done it before on a few others, so I've just got to persist and pick all that old shit out. Righto, get on with it again. Right, I've got all that packing out. So it's got this giant stupid tap on here, big gate valve, for no real reason. It's never been used. Well, it's not since that new black brute's been put on there. I've got no idea what it's for really. There's no foot valve on this setup, so which it should have. But yeah, that tap's gone. Because if I smack my head on it one more time, I'm going to fucking kill someone. Righto. Right, it's like a breath of fresh air in here, without that giant tap sticking out over, taking up all the real estate. There it is, filthy mongrel. I've got to get that shaft out now, obviously. I haven't done anything except just got all that packing out I was talking about before. I've taken the lock bolts off the pulley, but I haven't even tried to move it. Just going to see if the shaft will move in. Yeah, she moved in. That's good. Now I've got to Right, I'm going to get that pulley to move off the shaft, and the whole shaft should slip out with the impeller on it. It should be moving out, yep. Righto, into it.